In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Aquaman, their mission to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Deep within a bleak and dismal swamp, hidden beneath its murky waters, lies the headquarters of the most sinister villains of all time.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Social Justice.
Because, like, when you start learning about systems, everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.
Culture war continues to rage across the planet. The regressive left have used a fresh, trendy movement chock full of useful idiots armed with weaponized accusations that require no proof. Just the expectation of belief without due process or even the right to face your accuser. They have purged several high-profile men, most of whom ironically also belong to the regressive left, proving once and for all that feminists choose the worst allies. The grid girls of the Formula One circuit are now without jobs thanks to the zealotry of these feminist harpies. It is the objectification of women, say these feisty femmes. The grid girls are dressed inappropriately and are not in step with our newfangled values. Take that, patriarchy! Now all those pretty women are unemployed. Who said third-wave feminism isn't relevant? I thought it was acceptable for a woman to do what they want with their own bodies. This is acceptable? This is not acceptable. This is acceptable. This is not acceptable. How does stopping the objectification of women jive with the whole no slut-shaming thing? The short answer is, it doesn't. What it seems to say about feminists is that they have been co-opted by a certain green-eyed monster named jealousy. Obviously, there's a difference in the look of the average feminist and the average model of the, Formula One racing. I don't have an issue with that. I do have an issue with the hypocrisy of depriving these women out of an honest wage while cheering on obese lingerie models flaunting their roles on the catwalk. But ladies, let's not stop there. I know a whole new batch of women that have been the object of male fantasies and are on a much more widely watched medium. Hollywood.
Valley, hooey Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pan.
Check out our first feminist who has betrayed the cause, Kristen Stewart. She showed us all her goodies in a film called On the Road. Funny how she can change out of her clothes, but she can't change her expression. Claire Danes is up next. She did a few movies I don't plan on watching, but I understand she showed off her naughty bits in a couple. Here's everyone's favorite sweaty, puffy co-core, Amy Schumer. Miss Schumer actually posed topless for a Pirelli calendar. For those who don't know, Pirelli is a motorsport tire company that is a huge sponsor of Formula One. Oh, the irony. Here's a transvestite donkey witch. Rather, here's Lena Dunham. She molested her little sister and tried showing the entire world her mushy, doughy figure in the HBO series Girls. Side note, her nipples look like dog noses. Meryl Streep. What can one say about her? What a fabulous actress. She allegedly knew about Harvey Weinstein for decades, but suddenly became a huge advocate for women's rights while accepting one of her gratuitous Academy Awards. I think they just give her one every year whether she makes a movie or not. So, girls, let's see you put those fine women out of work. I'm certain that a couple of them have been objectified by a lonely man or two. I mean, even Amy Schumer or Meryl Streep had at least one. I mean, some really sad, lonely feminist ally that needed a friend. Lena Dunham, there are blind people out there too, I guess, who might listen to her show. So let's get to work, girls. Blackball these women for running counter to your twisting narrative. Speaking of which, I have one final subject to broach regarding first world feminists. Why is it that you concentrate on such things that are insignificant to the grand scheme, like grid girls, mansplaining, manspreading, and the like, while ignoring real problems? Issues that literally affect millions, not hundreds, not dozens, not a few, millions of women, like honor raping, honor killing, the forced donning of the hijab, genital mutilation, or not being allowed to leave an abusive husband. At this moment, dozens of women in Iran are in jail after being arrested for taking off the hijab. I expect to hear the chorus of the united voices of feminists crying out with the unbridled fury at the very thought of their sisters being oppressed by a true patriarchy. I think I'd be waiting a long time, apparently, since nary a peep has been heard.
هستم ایران. خواستم اینجا بگم که من مخالف حجاب اجباری هستم. شاید خیلی بگن مهم نیست، اجباری نیست، اما من یه زن ایرانی نمیتونم بپذیرم که هیچ انتخابی تو پوشش خودم نداشته باشم، که مجبور باشم به خواسته اینا روسری سرم کنم یا پوششم رو انتخاب بکنم. متاسفم بابت اینکه این حجاب اجباری یه توهینیه به مردای سرزمینم که من باید روسری سرم کنم تا مردای سرزمینم به خطا نیفتن، اشتباه نکنن، به قول خودم گناه نکنن. اما این واقعا درست نیست، واقعا ظلم در حق منه و توهین به مرد ایرانی. متاسفم بابت این که الان که من دارم توی کوچه های توی خیابونه کشورم سرزمینم دارم قدم میزنم با ترسه.
The issue is this. Complaining about the patriarchy, the mythical wage gap, systemic sexism in the first world is easy. It requires no commitment or risk of any sort. The brave women of Iran risk a year in prison where torture is a common practice. Third-wave feminists are gutless. They will complain about everything under the sun to an audience that will, truthfully defend their right to complain, while they wilt under the real threat of imprisonment or danger that supporting the cause in the third world would inevitably draw. In short, to sum this video up, third-wave feminists are jealous, petty cowards that have no internal fortitude. That's why they fit so well into the social justice movement. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and retweet if you don't mind. I need the exposure so I can keep making these things. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in a day or three.